So the Dell Latitude E5550 is pieced together with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, which you can remove to reveal the internals. The screws are of the same length, and that is important because these are not captive screws, they will come out. So you should pull them out from the screw holes when you remove the panel, else you will have some issues. Now, there isn't an obvious groove marking where you can put a jimmy tool to pry the panel out. The bottom panel is not extending to the edges, so you can't use the SD card to have leverage. I put a pry tool just there, very slim pry tool, and this thing comes out. So this is the base cover. Wow, it's pretty, eh? Sponges and a sticker in terms of compliance. And I've completely broken autofocus on this camera. So I guess we're doing manual focus for the remaining of this video. So yeah, just some different markings on this bottom panel. We have ourselves a 51 watt hour battery labeled as standard rechargeable lithium-ion battery type G5M110 M10 sorry, 7.4 volts. Our 2.5-inch drive here connects to the motherboard with a cable, and this is the XX50 generation Latitude system, so this does have some plastic bracing on top of the motherboard with the, it is part of the structure. Fan intakes here, exhaust out the sides, and it cools one heat pipe to the CPU. There is space here for certain configurations to be equipped with a dedicated graphics, which this is not equipped with. This is where the display plugs into. This is where the power comes in, so you can replace the power barrel jack if it gets spoiled. But the USB ports are soldered presumably, but I can't verify because of the shielding and bracing. So if the USB ports are to wear out, you will need to, do some surface level soldering job. And two DDR3L low voltage memory DIMMs. This is the battery connector. Presumably this is for the speaker, and we got a spare slot here for WAN and HCA device with antennas pre-run, so you can just slot in the card, plug it in, and it's all good to go. This is the CMOS battery, and it is not plugged in. I don't know why, and I can't see also where this CMOS battery will plug into, but it's definitely not plugged in. That is interesting. We also have this here, which I'm not too sure what it is. There is some very faint markings on it, which I don't think the camera can focus, although lifting up this 2.3 kilogram laptop is not the easiest. Yes, I can. Where does the CMOS battery plug into? According to the service manual, to know where the CMOS battery is supposed to plug in, I will need to remove the base cover, which I've done, battery, memory, hard drive assembly, keyboard trim, keyboard, power rest, display hinge bracket, display assembly, system fan, system board. You need to remove the motherboard to get to the CMOS battery. Now that is very poor design, and I don't want to do that. So this computer is not going to have a CMOS battery. That is fascinating. It might just be quicker to just cut up this plastic shielding to get to it, because apparently the connector for the CMOS battery is underneath, right around here, below the HCA port. So yeah. So this is actually not supposed to, I wasn't planning to do this video, but yeah, I've gone ahead and removed this plastic piece. You can see for reference with my finger, it isn't actually that big, but indeed it hides the connector for the CMOS battery. Now I will make I made a rookie mistake, and I used metal devices to try to cut away at the plastic, and I did scratch the PCB. So hopefully this computer still works. You can see the marks are left there, and I definitely did hit some traces, I think, but hopefully it doesn't actually impact anything. Don't know, but yeah, Dell, very poor design. The battery for the CMOS shouldn't require such large amount of disassembly just to get to it. If it, it's just a shame. So yeah, let's try to see whether, I don't know why it was disconnected, but it shouldn't, nonetheless, it shouldn't be that difficult. I think I got it backwards, is it? So basically for that, wow. Okay, I'm really struggling to fit this connector in. Anyway, that's gonna be Nintendo's for the E5550.